So hello friends, today we'll talk about the root cause analysis, which is the first practice area of CMI 2.0. So I prepared some notes, sources, CMI Institute workbook. So here I highlighted the objective. I will not speak much. I'll just read through very quickly. Objective I have put the prevent the reoccurrence of undesirable outcome and all these things. The benefit is to addressing the root cause and eliminate the rework. Then I have put the all practice areas, practices of level 1 to level 5. You can get it in that book of CMMI. What are the root causes? We need to record it, implement the action. Focus remains on the prevention of the root cause, and then we evaluate the process and store everything into the central database. And outcome we get the report. Identify and address the cause, and it helps in achieving the objective. Either it could be positive or it could be negative. Then analysis the outcome for 2.1. So we have the problem, we have deviation, we have issues, defect and all these things, or sometimes the quality and process improvement objectives are not being met. That also we have to analyze and conduct the root cause analysis. Scope, we need to decide the scope, we need to collect the data, we conduct the RC of the selected outcome, right? All these things, various methods like Pareto, FMEA, DOE we have to use, and we get the car report here. Okay, you can see here this car report. 2.2 practice this thing, analyze and take the action on the causes. So we need to find out the actions which we have taken, what are the causes, what are the affected party. All these things will get covered in the car report. Level 3, 3.1, determine and find out by involving the stakeholder root causes of the selected outcome by following a organizational level process that will increase the likelihood. So green I have highlighted, which will, what are the benefits? So increases the likelihood of meeting the objectives by promoting the success and avoiding the problem. So here we collect the data from multiple sources. These are the method we use. Then we prepare the car report. So list of root causes, outcome, results, analysis, affected parties. 3.2, suggest action to address the identify root causes. So action proposal at the org level SOPs. So we identify the process in terms of training, tools, method, solution, actions and cost. 3.3 talks about the plan implementation. The actions which we have identified will be implemented. So action plan, process change, QMS improvement, and everyone has to be communicated also. That is also being mentioned. Log, prepare and record and communicate the root cause and analysis and the resolution data. It then what is the rationale behind the decision, action proposal, action plan. So I am just scanning through. You can note down by reducing the speed of the video, though my speed is very less, but still I'm just scanning through. In next video I'll talk about more details on this. And now level 4 talks about statistical process techniques which has to be used, so it improves the chance that the project will meet the quantitative objective which are being set. Then we have to have the statistical and quantitative analysis to quantitatively, and then the basic measurement analysis trends we have to see, and what is the process stability and capability that we have to check, what are the gaps are there in the performance, and finally we add it into the baseline. Then we conduct the diagnosis, we do the prediction modeling, and all these things are being done. 4.2 is effectiveness of implemented action to on the process performance using statistical process control. So it will maximizes the likelihood of meeting quality and process performance objective and all these things. So statistical process controls are being used, hypothetical testing is conducted, comparison, impact, return on investment, all this information will get into the organizational database. Level 5 talks about implement, use statistical process control to check and find how effective the car is across the organization. It has to be rolled out, and focus remain on the common causal analysis, right? Common causal analysis. So this was about the causal analysis. Second is configuration management. Here focus remains on version control, access control, backup, recovery, integrity, security, and all these configuration management activities ensure that integrity of work product is being managed, reduce the loss of work, and increase the ability to deliver the correct version or solution to the customer. These are the practice areas, practices from level 1 to level 2 only, right? So configuration management is up to level 2. Work products are your deliverables, customer input, documents, tools, configuration identification, configuration control, change management, configuration audit. 1.1 talks about the version control. Right version has to be delivered, worked upon, and all these things. 2.1 talks about configuration item, what is the baseline criteria, logical grouping also, and all these things we have to do. Who is the owner? Assign the access rights to that person with the required security. It reduces the risk of rework and ensure that right version is being delivered to the customer. 2.2, here configuration management system is being developed, is maintained to ensure the integrity at the reduced cost and efforts. So everything is being controlled. Baseline check-in checkouts are being done. Archival recovery is being ensured. Change management is being done. 2.3 talks about baseline releases for the delivery to the customer and the stakeholders, and it ensures the integrity. So here configuration management, baseline, version management, status accounting, authorization, change control board or configuration control board, stakeholders, impact analysis, and as an output we get baseline and defined versions also. 2.4 talks about the change management of configuration items. Under configuration management we uh, document the change request, we do the impact analysis, we approve the changes through the configuration control board, and benefit, it reduces the cost and schedule impact by ensuring that only authorized changes are made. So approval of configuration item, review testing of changes, change requests also are being documented here. 2.5 talks about data and records. Under the configuration control, configuration management is access, revision history. It helps in better configuration management and reduced rework. uh, 2.6 talks about configuration audit. So configuration management audit is being planned, actions are being planned, actions are taken, and see will get closed and reports will be published. So we have talked about two practice area now. Our causal analysis and resolution and configuration management. Third is DAR, decision analysis and resolution, that subsequently I'll cover in the next slide. So I am stopping here.